Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It is coming up on 9 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I just got back from my bike ride, and as usual, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Since I made the video about 3 or 4 hours ago, the first video about the Super Duper Missiles, I have not been able to get them off my mind. And I want this video. It's a little it's not about important things like the coronavirus, but it might be a bit petty too, because I'm going to take Trump to task for his super duper comment. But we could all use a little distraction, and Trump supporters brought this on themselves with their constant homoerotic claims of Trump and his big manly balls. He's got big manly balls, and Obama didn't have big manly balls, so they've asked for this. All right. First of all, I thought about is there really a purpose for our super hypersonic missiles? I thought about this. As long as there's subs and bombers flying around with dozens of ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, what good is if we're talking about packing nukes into the end of these supersonic missiles? I mean, all I could think is it's just a little bit speedier way to annihilate the world in either country. It's really pointless. I started thinking, okay, as an analogy, this is something else I came up with. What if you had three teams of five men, three teams of five men, and you put them in a baseball field, let's say. And he armed each team with AK-47s or AR-15s. Except one team, or we'll say two teams. One team went on fully automatic. The other two teams could only fire semi, pull the trigger. All right? And it was the mission was to destroy each team, to destroy the two other teams. Would it make a difference that one team of five had it on full auto, and the other two teams couldn't go full auto? Would that make a difference? I don't know. Is accuracy more important? Do these supersonic missiles have more accuracy? I think accuracy comes more into play here. But wait, there's more. We're not figuring about the bombers and the submarines. So to equalize our little analogy, we'd have to put like 5 snipers on each team up in the bleachers shooting down. Okay, now, because that would have to compensate for the submarines and the bombers you have now. So now you got 5 guys on each team, a team of 5 snipers on each team shooting down. Basically, everybody's going to end up dead, except maybe a few snipers. So to equate that analogy into our real world, there'd be a few submarines, a few bombers left, and the rest of the world would be annihilated. Then what? So, yeah, basically, I think it's pointless. And I don't know how much money we invest in this, these supersonic missiles. I thought, though, what if they were to shoot down missiles? If we were just using these exclusively as defensive missiles, that might work. That might be a good idea. We could shoot other missiles out of the sky faster than they could launch them. That might work. All right, so I'll let you guys play around with those analogies. On now, my next point I want to make. Okay, so our country the United States, probably spent a lot of money, I'd imagine, in research and development of these supersonic missiles, billions and billions in time, I'm sure. I think this was when Trump rolled it out the other day when he said his super duper missiles, and I'm going to take him to task for that. All right, so we come up with this cool, weapon that other countries should fear, right? That's the point, isn't it? And we have the president with the manliest president ever, the guy with the big balls, and he comes out and calls them super duper missiles. Why didn't he just say super duper boom booms? I could imagine, like I said, I could imagine. Do you think that struck fear into the hearts of the Chinese leaders, the Chinese generals, or the Russian generals? You think that struck fear into them? Super duper! Oh no, America's got super duper missiles now. I got a few ideas that I would give Trump for the next time. Okay, I'd want to this is what I would have said, or what he should have said if I was a speechwriter. You want to equate this to something fast, like lasers or lightning. We have lightning fast missiles now, or laser fast missiles. Then I thought of this is this this is a little warlike. This is almost a little Republican of me to say stuff like this. But all right, here's the way if you really want to strike fear in your enemy, you came up with this new weapon, this supersonic weapon. This is what I thought you should do. You'd say, look, these missiles are so lightning fast that the enemy radar operator won't even be able to say. And then right there, you find out in Russian, how do you say launch missiles in Russian? Like Nostrovia. I know that doesn't mean launch missiles, but so you say, our missiles are so lightning fast that they're going to strike they will vaporize their target faster than the enemy radar operator could say Nostrovia. See? And that would be pointed right at Russia. Or you learn the term for launch missiles in Chinese, and you say it, our supersonic deadly missiles are so lightning fast that they would vaporize the target before the enemy radar operator could say. See, doesn't that sound better than super duper? Right? We got super duper missiles. Good God. I know, it's petty and it's silly, but Trump supporters, you guys asked for it with your constant bragging about Trump and his big balls. I got some issues with that too. We'll get to that next time. You guys have a good Saturday.